Hey everybody, welcome back. We are watching season 2, episode 4 of Game of Thrones. I said it correctly. Yelling at the cats. Sorry. I just finished the last one. I just wrapped it up. So we're just going to go ahead and get into this one. And that way I can get the disc in the mail. So let's see what happens in this episode. You can, we're starting to get towards the middle of the season. So we should be getting some meat in here now that we've established what's happening for this season. So I'm expecting it to pick up a bit. It did pick up a little bit at the end of episode 3. So let's see what happens. Oh, I forgot to mention in my review of the last one that Arya has been caught now. She and Gre, I can't say his name. It starts with a G. Well, come on. But they've been caught, and hopefully they've made everyone think that the boy that was just killed was G-Dude. But the whole reason we're trying to kill G-Dude is because he's got the black hair and blue eyes, I think, which is traits of the king, Joffrey's father. And so somebody's going to figure out, no, that wasn't the boy, the right boy to kill. So forgot to mention that. All right, let's get into it and see what happens. And I am tired, so if you see me yawning, just ignore me. I had to get up earlier than usual because of maintenance on some stuff at the house. So, episode 4 is called Garden of Bones. Oh, we didn't get the Dothraki or Khaleesi at all in the last one, so maybe we'll get them in this one, and maybe that's what Garden of Bones is about. Although they are showing this dude, this king, in the thumbnail. I just know that the one who's playing his wife, Margot, she was also Anne Boleyn in The Tudors. I think the actress's name starts with an N. Is it Nicole? Natalie. So not Nicole, but Natalie Dormer. I like her. I think she does a great job of being a royal bitch. So I like the way she portrays herself on the show, on The Tudors. And so far, I like her in this show. And San Diego Comic-Con returns for 2022. And they don't pronounce it Caitlin, they pronounce it Catlin, right?
Right. The mountain. Our man Jamie. If he ever gets out.
Okay, so we're with Rob's
Loris
group.
Tyrell. Loris Tyrell. They're horses. They get spooked by their own shadows.
Somebody's dead. They're both dead. It's got a weird helmet.
Oh, you're right.
No, there's somebody out there. Oh, a wolf. So it wasn't Rob's men. My goodness.
The high road's very pretty, but you'll have a hard time marching your army down.
Rob looks like he's done his hair up. It looks darker and more red, more amberish.
Please don't. We'll get better.
They're gonna cut his foot off.
Will spread. If we don't take the foot now.
No, you can't.
Ouch. He's enthralled by her.
I have no desire to sit in the Iron Throne.
So who will?
Another who will bring tyranny. Need to have a plan for what happens after too. Otherwise, what's the point? He loves her.
We'll have to send your brother a message some other way.
Send them a finger? An ear?
I like her pretty. Unburden her.
They're gonna strip her down? Well, he's just gonna disgrace her as much as he can, isn't he?
Well, Stark to hear us. We're going to have to speak louder.
What is the meaning of this? What kind of knight beats a helpless girl?
The kind who serves his king, imp.
Careful now. We don't want to get blood all over your pretty white cloak.
You half-wit.
Can't talk to me like that. The king can do as he likes.
The Mad King did as he liked. Has your Uncle Jamie ever told you what happened to him?
No one threatens his grace in the presence of the King's Guard.
I'm not threatening the king, sir. I am educating my nephew. Braun, the next time Sir Merwin speaks, kill him. See the difference?
I love him. I know I shouldn't. He does have a great understanding of optics and what standards should be.
Lady Stark, you may survive us yet.
He knows she's lying.
What are you doing here, dog?
Your uncle left your name day present.
Everybody was explaining why they call him Dog, because he's the king's guard, kind of like the guard dog, that kind of thing, the hound. It's not so much that they call him Dog and that kind of thing, because it's not necessarily the words that matter, it's the way the words are said. And that's what bothers me. Every time they call him Dog or whatever other words associated with that, it's always condescending and with loath and that kind of thing. So that's why I cringe every time they say that, because it's so negative in tone, if that makes sense.
Look inside, Your Grace.
A woman. Is he a virgin?
Could you hit her?
Oh, he's a sadist. Yeah, sadist is to others, masochist is to yourself, right? I always mix those two up. He's going to really whip her. Well, I don't suggest they send him any more gifts, especially if he's going to misuse them. He does get off on that. He is a sadist. Not liking the look of that either. Is that his scepter?
Grace, too much pain will spoil a pleasure.
Your brother's corpse.
Oh, is that Sanister?
Come oozing out of your mouth.
Okay, so he's with Lord Tyrell's camp.
Here is your tent, Lord Bailiff. Good night.
She does play coy very well. Hey, we're finally back to them.
Only that the desert around their walls is called the Garden of Bones. Every time the Parthians shut their gates.
What's that smell?
Dead people.
It's interesting that she had to explain it. Gotta get out of this place. That's what the song says, right? Gotta get out of this place if it's the last thing I ever do. I forget which song that is. I'll look it up when I'm editing.
It seems to me that fate has given us this chance to...
You lost your mind. Get out!
She's trying really hard not to kill him.
You have Arya too?
Both girls are healthy and safe.
She knows he's lying.
For now.
What do you want?
She might not know he's lying.
The Lannisters will trade your daughter.
I thought she knew that Arya had not been found.
What's this?
What would Tyrion think would change her mind? Are you going to show us?
Man. He should rest beside his family.
Oh, it's his bones. I'd probably pee myself too.
Didn't see it. Where's the Brotherhood? I don't know.
The Brotherhood? What are they searching for?
Where is the Brotherhood? I don't know.
I'm lost on what they're looking for. Imagine having a rat bore through you while you're still alive. Sucks.
In pain.
I had not thought to be here, Lord Stannis.
Stannis. There's a bit of an age difference between the two of them, isn't there?
If you heard a Dothraki horde was approaching your city, you might do the same, Khaleesi.
I agree with her question.
Might we see the dragons?
My friend, we have traveled very far. No
Trying to
water.
protect the dragons.
Once
Then perhaps you should return to where you come from. We wish you well.
Ah, that fine line.
I invoke Sumai.
What's Sumai? So is this city really as great as they're saying? Or is it all performance? Oh, it does look pretty great. Heads on spikes. Or pikes. What are the sticks are called pikes, right? I think so. Arya's gonna fight. She's gonna fight for her friend. Now, who's that?
We weren't expecting you till tomorrow, Lord
Tywin. Okay.
Evidently not.
I didn't think he had that much hair.
Why are these prisoners not in
My memory's not so good. I thought he was more baldish. Sorry, Tywin.
You have a trade?
She's gonna grab a sword.
This one's a girl. You idiot. Dressed as... I need a new cupbearer.
I don't like the sounds of that.
Allowing you into her chamber during the hour of the wolf.
I don't get that reference. Oh, is he implying that Cersei's sleeping with him too?
Bid, hated every moment of it. Is that what you'll have me believe?
I'll leave the city at once, I swear.
No, I think not.
My lord?
He's got him in his hand.
You will tell me.
Yes,
He's getting his little moles in places. So he's going to be a mole. I bet you his lady friend's a mole.
I could swear that I had not harmed a single hair on his head, but
that would be a lie.
Strictly speaking, be true.
I've lived within the law for 17 years.
I want you to be a smuggler this time.
Any shore, any night.
Against his brother.
What am I bringing ashore?
The Red Woman.
He's going to sacrifice the woman that they call the witch. Okay, so she's not dead. I want to know what she's going to do if they're sneaking her on shore. Is she going to hurt Catelyn? Is there something about her giving birth on Tyrell's land? Because I'm guessing it's Stannis' child, since we saw them having sex last season. Or first episode. That has that much time gone by? Okay, so it's not a natural child. A human child. There's definitely some witchcraft. Alright, we've got some other supernatural elements. So what did she just give birth to? What kind of shadow did she just give birth to? Oh. I guess we're going to have to wait. Some kind of shadow demon is what it looked like. We'll have to see what ends up happening with that, what it actually is, and all that kind of stuff. But we definitely have some mysticisms, because she only had sex with him in episode 1, and here we are in episode 4, and I don't think 9 months have gone by. So I don't think it would take Arya 9 months to get to the wall. So I don't know exactly what he said as far as Tywin when he was taking Arya away from the rest of the group. It sounded like basically a fluffer or something like that. And so if that's what he was talking about, that's not cool. I don't think that's what he was talking about, though. I think I just misheard him. G-Man is still in danger. Gendril? Is that his name? Gendry. Gendry is still in danger. Lami Greenhands is the one they killed and said that he was Gendry. How do they come up with some of these names? A lost shipwreck has been found. There's definitely a lot more happening. Tyrion is getting his little moles in place and using everybody to his advantage. He knows the relationship between Catelyn and Fingers. No, Varos is the other guy. I can't remember Fingers' name. And he's trying to use that to his advantage. I don't know if it's going to work because from what I've seen of Catelyn so far, she would still run it by Robb before she made any decisions about releasing Jamie or anything like that. So I don't know if handing over Ned's bones are necessarily going to favor the Lannisters. And I thought she knew that Arya had run away, was not in the Lannisters' hands. Because I thought when she asked about her daughters, when she was finding out the news about Ned, when she was asking about her daughters, they said Sansa is hostage, but they didn't know where Arya was. I might be misremembering that. Khaleesi and her group are going to get some food and water and some rest. So we should see them looking healthy. And maybe while they're at Koth, they'll find out what the dragons like to eat. I have a feeling it's human meat. It's going to be what they favor, but we shall find out. And hopefully we'll learn more about Gendry and his fate. Last we saw, there was a rat bucketed to his chest. Our folks are in some quandaries, aren't they? In some situations. So thank you all for joining me on this one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.